Hey again. I wanted to show you the bird. He's waiting on food.
The bird's hoping you catch something.
He is. That's what he said. He really is hoping he's catching something. He probably stands on the dock down there whenever the boats come in and stuff because they throw the scraps out there to
Yeah.
him.
I saw one other guy one time getting bait out of there, and every now and then he'd get something he didn't want. He would toss it, and they'd come over and pick it up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a free meal. That's what
Easy.
a lot of humans do too. He's just gorgeous. It's rare that I get such a good picture of one particular bird like
Yeah, it
this.
is very.
Usually they're over there on the other center island area.
Now is that a blue gray heron or is
I
that
believe that's a blue green
crane or
herring. No, that's not a crane. I believe that's a blue grade herring. I could be wrong, but I think that's right.
birds are searching up.
Well, I was telling your husband I had one pull out in front of me as I was coming here, and it was a big bird of prey, huge wingspan, and it kind of did circles in front of my truck as I'm on my way. And then I come here and I see this one. I'm like, today's bird day.
Looking for squirrels.
He's finding them too.
Squirrels, birds, all there is.
We're gonna go for another walk. I'm just gonna get used to doing lives when I go out, because then that way maybe y'all can get used to me and I can get used to talking. Because I do love to talk. There you go. Come on, Abby. Abby. Come on, youngin. Isn't it beautiful? This is called grounding. Now, I do have sandals on because I'm in a park and they do chemically treat this land to keep the dandelions at bay, which dandelions are herbs. And I know probably a lot of people have grass treatment, but those dandelions are painkillers. They literally can heal you. That's why there's dandelion tea and there's other remedies that are come from it. But those dandelions have been brought out to being painkillers. So they don't want you to know that, and that's why they call them weeds. They are not. They are bright and yellow for a reason, as is most of the plants here on the earth that I'm aware of. Each one of them has a purpose and a reason, and our Creator said He would provide for us, and He does provide for us on a daily, mentally, emotionally balanced life if we come back to His existence. That when you look up at the trees, that's like the lungs of the earth, and they're cutting them down to put more houses everywhere. I got 2 likes. Thank you. I don't know who's watching. How are people watching this? What was so mean? Did I say something wrong? Thank you. It is beautiful here. Thank you for my live stream. I again, I'm learning. I would like to get to the point where I could start a live stream community and be able to talk about some of the stuff that I just post, like simple music on and little one-liners. And I know that it's not for everyone, but if you resonate with me and you're open, I'm here. We need to be community at this particular time, and we need to inspire one another to have the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of truths and see the devastation that has been created to produce warmongering and war. You know, I come across two veterans, one yesterday and one this morning, actually. Here I am in this park, and this is a veteran park. And when I say what I say, this was like metal from the World Trade Center. All these things were orchestrated to change the world, to change the economy, to change the income of humanity. And we were traumatized, and it was all pre planned. Now, I could go in the greater depths of this, and some of you already know the truth, so I don't have to say. But I'm not going to take my channel in that direction. I hope I can clear code it, because a lot of the truths are coming out if you're open to hear and listen about how we've all been deceived and manipulated in this world to be controlled under the pyramid of materialism, under the food sources of going away from nature and eating processed foods instead of organic that we grew up on. I know I grew up off of a garden. This right here is like the American Revolution, the War of 1812, Mexican War, Civil War, World War I, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, the Desert Shield, the global war on terrorism. And yet some of the biggest terrorists are the politicians and the governments. And these children, the children are the future. They are the future. And we need to stop and think about what kind of future we want to leave these children. All these names down here, they're all people who served. They served with the willingness to serve. And some of them did not serve with the willingness to serve. My daddy was in the Navy. This is eternal thanks to our fallen friends, U.S. Navy vet, 67 to 68. He didn't make it very long, did he? Bob Jones and family. Huge Monday. He served God and country, U.S. Marine Corps, 1955 to 1959, Semper Fi, from friends and family. He didn't live very long either, did he? In honor of my hero, George S. Patton, First Lieutenant Robert Stern, Department of Army. There's a lot to be considered when we're looking at the next 3 years of devastation if we allow them to rule what they want us to believe in. We create our own freedom, and we pay for it with lives. Now we have to learn to love with an open and pure heart all countries, because it's not the people that want the war. It's the governments, because war is money. War is income. You don't have to believe like me. That's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm just stating the realities of our truths that we all have grown up with. You know, I used to be extremely patriotic, but it's within each and every one of us to wake up to the truths that we've been lied to. It is sovereignty is what our Creator meant for us all to have and to be. I get back to that vet today. There's a lot of vets, older gentlemen. They're traumatized. They were boys when they went to Vietnam, and it was a senseless war. You know, the things they did there that was all experimental. Even your cell towers. Y'all do your own research, but I'm just going to give you my little highlight. Even those cell towers that you supposedly get your phone technology from to run your phones, those are bioweapons, and they were placed there in Vietnam to burn people up with the radiation that comes from them. And just like many things they've used in war, they brought them here to repurpose them as cell towers. And if you do a lot of research, you'll find that they're placed around schools. Your children are subjected to it. Their health issues. So, like, the healthiest people are the ones that are still in the country, live in the country, excuse me. And I'll go back to another one. During the Depression, you know, when people lived in the city and money and stuff was scarce, you know, people in the country that lived off of the land, they had no idea people were starving and living under such conditions. They were still living a good life because they were living the way that they were intended to live, a God-given grace life. It's time for all of us. And I'm just throwing highlights. Just throwing highlights. I got a lot of stuff that sits up inside me. I'm just throwing some highlights because this park right now, these trees, they're tearing them down all over the world just to build insignificant databases. Data takes more energy than Niagara Falls. And they get energy off of the human body because it's pure energy. So, of course, they want you in 3 minutes or whatever, 13-minute cities. Of course, they want you in those. It's still a control mechanism. And we've got to realize that we are the change that changes the world. We are the seeds of knowledge, of recognition. We are part of this earth. We are made of the earth. Our whole body is nothing but earth. Oh, thank you. Love you. Y'all have a great day. I I am a good person. I am a good person. I walk with my heart, but my strength resides within. I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to give you one last view of this beautiful little park. Fortunately, it's still free. We can literally park here and not have to be charged to be able to walk our dogs. Most of the other areas around here, we have to pay to park. The beach is no longer has access after April. We have to pay for everything. Now, who gets the money off of a gift that was created for all of humanity? Tell me why they think that they can keep children away from the access of a sandy sea day, which is the most healthy, helpful thing for the emotional, mental body. The sun, the sea, and the air. It's all around us. Magic's in the air. The spirits are everywhere. It resides within us too. Love you guys.